Have you ever seen people running or gymming with this elevation training mask? Ever wonder, does this mask really work? Coming up with the same query, I would like to welcome Vishnu on this very special episode.
I was a little curious and I just wanted to ask you how these high altitude training masks help you with your training, and is it advisable to wear it while during runs, and what difference it will make?
Hello guys, I'm Chetna and welcome to my channel. So, are you ready to decode the science behind this elevation training mask? Does it really give an performance edge or just another marketing gimmick? Before we deep dive into possible role of mask in performance, let's understand the functioning of the mask. Mask restricts the amount of air which can pass. It controls the amount of air through wall system. In fact, you can adjust the settings of various elevation in the mask. You could actually achieve the similar thing without the mask by breathing through the straw. It's quite understandable that with restricted air, body is going to fatigue faster and workout will really seem hard. Quite often, we are deceived by our perception. Hardest workout may not really be the smartest idea to train. Now let's understand why training at elevation helps in better performance, or how training at sea level is different to training at elevation. Although the composition of oxygen is same in both the condition, the atmospheric pressure and the partial pressure of oxygen reduces as you go higher. The reduced partial pressure of oxygen will in turn reduce the amount of oxygen available in the blood to working muscles, causing faster fatigue. Body is an exceptionally designed machine which adapts to any kind of stressors placed upon. If you train at an elevation for weeks together, body will adapt by producing more hemoglobin, which compensates for reduced oxygen at an elevation. The whole adaptation will provide you with short-term competitive edge when you return to sea level. Although these adaptations will fade over a period. Mask, on the other hand, will only restrict the amount of air and does not change the partial pressure of oxygen. Hence, no physiological adaptations are obtained related to hypoxia. Neither the marketing company claims to produce any of this benefit obtained from elevation training. Coming back to original question again, how does the mask really help then? Mask helps in bettering the strength and endurance of ventilatory or respiratory muscles. So individuals with weak or deconditioned ventilatory muscles may benefit from using this mask. But if your ventilatory muscles are well trained already, it will actually make it worse. Remember, when training, your goal is to maximize your ability to deliver oxygen to working muscles and not limit the oxygen supply. Since masks are designed to restrict the amount of air, it will only limit your working capacity and you won't be able to push as hard. Moreover, you'll also limit the amount of oxygen reaching the brain, which in turn makes you lose your focus. Besides, if you're only looking for ventilatory or respiratory muscle adaptation, you might as well use ventilatory training device, which has comparatively better scientific evidence. Hope you all really enjoyed watching my video. If you have any questions or queries like this, please put it in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and share this video to your friends.